Hey, this is Pastor Lafayette. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get started. And we're picking up in Psalm chapter 34. I believe we're down to verse 11. So we're going to start right there in the middle of the chapter. It says, "Come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the man who desires life and loves many days that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He guards all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous shall be condemned. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who trust in him shall be condemned." Verse 10, we'll pick it up there. Verse 11, "Come, children, listen to me. I'll teach you the fear of the Lord." David's writings the Psalms are filled with instruction for us. And there's so much we can learn just by reading the Psalms. I think I know that's why I picked it. Psalms is, it so often depicts some of the struggles that we go through, and how David, a man who went through many struggles, overcame them. David ended up living a full life, full of days, full of riches and honor. And a lot of people would say, man, they'd look at his end of his life and say, man, that's, you've never had to do anything a day in your life. But they don't understand what he went through. And too many times we make judgments about people who try to instruct us or people who are in ministry. We think, man, they don't know what it's like. They have no idea. They don't know how hard it is. Listen, just because a person doesn't spend their life crying and weeping about things that are going on in their life doesn't mean that they haven't gone through pain and hurt. So here's David. He's saying, listen, I'll teach you. And he goes and he starts telling you what's required, what's needed. He said, you want to have life, you want to have a lot of days, you want to see good things in your life. It's funny, the first thing he mentions, watch your mouth. Keep your tongue from evil, your lips from speaking deceit. I'm not sure we realize sometimes how tied our mouth is with our heart. Sometimes we don't realize that when we start speaking, we can say and do so many things that can harm us. Something we need to guard is our mouth. Verse 14, "Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it." There is a difference between a peacekeeper and a peacemaker. Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." So in telling us or instructing us to seek peace, he's not saying compromise at every level. He's saying instead, seek to make peace at every level. There is a difference. There is a difference from trying to comply with everyone's wishes and make everyone happy so that you can keep the peace. And someone who does what is right, who is filled with the life of God, wants and believes that things need to be handled properly and righteously so that they can make peace. Very big difference there. Which one are you? The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to the cry. And I want to thank the Lord for that right now. I'm glad. His face is against those that do evil. Verse 16, and he wants to cut them off from the earth. And I don't think I want to be in that position. The righteous cry out, the Lord hears him. Verse 17, and delivers them out of all their troubles. What trouble are you going through today? Cry out to the Lord. He will hear you and deliver you. He's near to those, verse 18, who have a broken heart. He saves those who have a contrite spirit. Then he says something that's amazing. We don't like to think about this, but many are the afflictions in verse 19 of the righteous. Why? Because I'll be honest, we're going against the flow. The flow on the earth would be to just go with what everyone else does. Forget it. No big deal. Don't say anything about it. Let it all go, whatever. But in fact, when we stand up for righteousness and for the sake and name of God, we go against the flow. And when we do that, we're going to run into a lot of afflictions. But guess what? He delivers us out of all of them. You know, the Lord wants to redeem us and does not want to condemn us. Rejoice in that today, that by His Spirit, by the blood of Jesus, He has made a way so that we would not be condemned. God bless you today. Thanks for taking some time with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.